My name is Nila, and this is my story. My story begins when I was 25 years old and lasted for 10 years. I was married at 25 and thought you get married, have children, live happily ever after. Shortly after a year being married, or 6 months, we decided to start having children, and it didn't happen. Went to the doctor, they said I had endometriosis, so we did a surgery. And then I was diagnosed with infertility. Lots of testing began. I was scared. My husband went in to get tested, and I remember praying, saying, please, God, let there be something wrong with him too, so it wasn't just me. But no, it was just me. I did everything imaginable, every old wives' tale and folklore that you think of to help you get pregnant. I tried it, and I did it. And I prayed more than I prayed ever, morning, noon, and night, because I was obsessed with becoming a mom. We didn't take vacations, we didn't buy a home, because every dollar went to infertility. My 35th birthday was the age I'd given myself. I'd give myself 10 years, and at that time I would say it wasn't gonna happen, I was done. My 35th birthday was really hard on me. And a month or so later, I got a letter from the lab saying that my storage was coming due again on my frozen embryos. And I needed to either pay storage again, donate them to science, have an in vitro cycle, or donate them to another woman to see if she could conceive them. I was devastated. I didn't know what to do. And I begged my husband one more cycle, just one more cycle. I had 5 embryos left, and we'd never just put 5 back in. That was a small number for me. Only one of them survived the thaw. And we went ahead and did the in vitro cycle. And I wasn't very optimistic. 2 weeks later, I got the call after my blood test, and I was pregnant. And I was so excited. 2 weeks later, we went to the doctor's office and we had the ultrasound, and I got to see the sac, and it was real. I was the last one in the group. We were all pregnant. We were all having parties and celebrating, and it was wonderful. I saw the sac and we were so excited, and this was between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it was in Lafayette, and we went to the mall, and there's this great Christian bookstore there, and I went in and I bought this journal because I wanted to journal through my whole pregnancy and tell this baby how badly it was wanted. We went out for supper and we celebrated. Me and my husband laughed, and it was amazing. Afterwards, he went to Cinnabon because he was a cinnamon roll junkie. And we were standing there in line, and I got an incredible pain in my abdomen. And I went to the restroom, and I knew right then I was having a miscarriage. And I came out, and I told my husband I needed to go home. And I explained to him what was happening, and I knew there was nothing I could do to stop it. And it was the longest ride from Lafayette to Logansport ever. I was in pain. I was crying, I was angry. Got home, and my husband didn't know what to do with me. I didn't want him to touch me. I was a failure, and I was really hurting. And I went into my bedroom, and I screamed out, and I cursed God, and I said every bad thing you could ever say to him, and said, I wanted no part of this, God. I hated him, and he was not a God of love and compassion. And I went to bed. The next morning I woke up, and the sunlight was coming through the blinds, and I laid there thinking, wow, I really probably shouldn't have done that. And so I just started praying and said, God, I can't do this. I just can't do this anymore. I want to die. I don't want to be here anymore. I just can't take this. And in the blink of an eye, that peace that surpasses all understanding that they talk about, I felt it from the top of my head to the tips of my toes. Never ever have I felt that peace before. It was amazing. And from that point on, I was okay with the fact that I was never going to have a child. I was never going to be a mom. Now, it still hurts at times, but I can go to a baby shower or I can see a brand new baby and I can say congratulations and mean it from the bottom of my heart. And I'm okay. God is a loving God. And while I don't know why, it's okay. It's okay.